Hi, welcome back to Wealth is There. In today's video, I'll try to discuss about the how to identification of market trend. Okay, so market trend is one of the most confusing part for many of the beginners who are struggling to make profits at the end of the month. Okay, let me discuss about the market trend. First of all, you might be knowing that uptrend. Okay, so uptrend is like a series of lower lows, series of higher highs and higher lows. Okay, so this is like an higher high, higher high, higher high, higher high, and this is a lower low, and this is a lower low, higher low, higher low, and this is a higher low, and this is a higher low. This is like an uptrend. Okay, similarly for the downtrend, you'll have consecutives, lower lows and lower highs, right? Perfect. So you know the definition of uptrend and you know the definition of downtrend. Okay, so what are the various characteristics for an impulse move? This leg is called impulse move. Okay, whereas this leg is called correction move. Okay, this leg is called impulse move and this leg is called correction move. Okay, what are the various characteristics you'll find? So in impulse move, you'll have very strong bullish candles you'll find. Okay, and strong push you'll see, and very big candles also you'll find, right? So these are the characteristics of a impulse move. Whereas for correction move, you'll have small body candles, okay, and then indecisive candles. So these are the characteristics, right, of an impulse move. So if you take in these structure you can find in many time frames like uh, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 60 minutes, daily time frame, weekly time frame. So if you see in 15 minutes uptrend, that could be a downtrend in daily time. Okay, so if you see a uptrend in weekly, that could be a downtrend in 5 minutes. So then what time frame you will follow? So you don't worry about it. You just try to follow only a couple of time frames. One is a higher time frame, other is a lower time frame. Okay, make sure the ratio of a higher time frame to lower time frame is in between 4 to 5. Okay, let me give you an example. For intraday, I will consider a higher time frame as 60 minutes, whereas a lower time frame is 15 minutes. Okay, so my higher time frame is 60 minutes and my lower time frame is 15 minutes. You get fixed to only these two time frames. Okay, when you are fixed to these two time frames, then you will have a lot of culture as removed from your mind. Then what is the trend? Similarly, for the bearish trend also, you'll have consecutive lower lows and lower highs. And this is an impulse move. This is an impulse move and this is a correction. Okay. In impulse move also, you'll have a similar thing called a big bearish candles of same color. Okay. And you'll have very strong push in nature. Uh, um, there's a characteristics you'll find. Whereas for the pullback, means for the pullback, you'll find similar to this one. Okay, very small body candles and indecisive candles you'll find, right? So now, what is the reason why I need to learn about these things? So first of all, you need to define whether you are in a trend or counter trend, right? So there are two kinds of opportunities we'll try to see in a market. One is trend continuation, okay, and the next thing is trend reversals. Okay, so in this video I'll try to stick to only trend continuation because the most beginners they'll try to do ping pong kind of interest, ping pong kind in the interest in the sense they will go long here when the market is going and they'll go short again here, and when the stop loss hits again they'll get surprised why they're getting stop loss here. Okay, so you need to be along with the trend. Okay, 90% of the time trend continues. Whatever trend you see, that will continue. Okay, so always try to be you need to take an entries over here, here, and then here. Okay, so that will make your small account to grow multi-folds usually, but most of the people will try to do here short entry, here long entry, again here short entry, here long entry. You cannot time the market exactly, right? Always. If anyone asks me how do you identify the end of this pullback, I don't have a definite answer. Okay, no one will have a definite answer, but you will have a probabilities that where it can halt and try to take a U-turn from there. Okay, there are some probabilities and there are some trade setups associated with it. Okay, so there are few trade setups I will tell you. Okay, so first thing is you need to identify what is the higher time frame trend. Okay, next thing is go to the lower time frame and see the higher time frame trend and market structure you need to identify in the higher time frame, and then go to the lower time frames and try to take the entries wherever you see the pullback is getting an end. Okay, so this will be very easy when I tell in words, but when I show it uh, on the chart, you'll get to know it will be more precise, right? See, so how do you define a trend? I define a trend by using the moving averages 13, 34, 55, right? So when 13 is greater than 34, greater than 55, I call this as like an uptrend, whereas 13 less than 34, less than 55, I call this as a downtrend. Okay, so all the three conditions has to get satisfied. If any of the above conditions are not satisfied, then I call this as neutral, right? I call it as a neutral. Okay, then which time frame we need to see? Fine, this is a higher time frame I selected. My higher time frame is 1 hour, and this is a crude oil chart. You see where 13, 34, 55 are greater than. So you will not have any subjectivity whether you use the same, you use the indicator or I use the indicator, it is the same, right? So start from here, okay, and until here on 1 hour time frame you have uptrend. So agreed or not? Since you have the moving averages 13, 34, 55, they are all stacked and sloped and also moving upwards. That means it is an uptrend, right? Okay, now what I will do, I will move to 50 minutes time frame. I'll try to see the similar thing. Start from here, okay. So whenever you get the price to the central bands, usually price will price will take a support and then it will continue its journey, right? So here you might take the entry over here, okay. So in this area, again, what I will do, I'll try to go with the lower time frames like 5 minutes for precise entries, and then I'll try to take an entry here. So here if you see, it is like a bullish engulfing. Here I'll take an entry and I'll try to keep the targets at the day high usually. So this is like a bullish engulfing, right? And then I'll try to take an entries. But here I don't get any entry, and this is like below the moment, right? So if you see, you might be thinking this is like a neutral, right? On 15 minutes time frame, at this point it is like a neutral, but on 1 hour time frame, if you see, yeah, orange one, right? I'll keep this as blue background. Okay, see, on 1 hour time frame it has come to the central band of the movement, which is a strong support in nature, right? So if you identify, this is like a impulse move and this is like a correction move, and this is like an impulse move and this is a correction move. Impulse move, correction. And you see, wherever you have impulse move, you'll have strong candles. I said some characteristics of the impulse move, right? You'll have strong candles in a single direction and with imbalance moves, and it will give imbalance moves. Whenever it goes into the movement, it will try to take a halt there, and then again it will continue its journey. Okay, let me go to the lower time frame again, like 15 minutes time frame. Okay, and again here also very big push is there, right? And whenever it is came to an entry here, again it take a stall and again it has more upwards. Okay, how do I know, how will I say that pullback came to an end? Okay, I'll take a fib retracement from this area to this area. Okay, whenever it is coming into this 38.2 or 50% retracements, then you'll get a clue. It is not a firm thing that you need to take an entry immediately, but you'll get a clue that pullback is going to get an end. That is one clue. Other thing is a mom band is one more clue, and the other thing is most important thing is price action. Okay, here you see, you might get one setup called pin bar rejection here. See here, one pin bar is there, and intentionally I have removed 5 EMA here. Okay, so here one fake pin bar is there, and then it got rejected. That means few of the smart money got rejected here. Okay, if I keep a line over there, and that is where exactly price has took the support. Okay, and if you want a confirmation at that place, okay, if you want to have a confirmation at this place, okay, try to see in 5 minutes at the same place. Okay, so here you have a 5-minute candlestick pattern. If not this place, you might need to go at this place. Here you will have a bullish engulfing, back to back bullish engulfing, and here you can take an entry. And this is nothing but a double leg entry. And here you can take an entry, and then you can continue its journey. Okay, so that is how you need to trade with the higher time frame trend. Okay, again, if you see, this is like an impulse move. Okay, and again here the correction, and during the impulse move, try to see here, these are very strong candles. These are very strong candles with almost same color and very bullish in nature. Whereas if you see here, indecisive candles, wicks, and there is like a weak structure. Okay, so this is a strong leg and this is a weak leg. Always weak leg will take a support at 50 to 61.8% fib retracement levels, or 23.8 23.6 percentage levels, and then it will try to take some support. Okay, here what are the various complexes I have now? Okay, if you ask me, so this is the day high. Day high is got broke. Okay, after day high got broke, again you will have a inside bar. Okay, so that will act like a support. Okay, in this support it took a support. So one confluence is mom band. Okay, other confluence is price action support. Okay, other confluence is fib retracement. And the other confirmation is like you will have RSI. Okay, my favorite indicator, RSI is in central band is in green in color. Okay, whenever RSI central band is green in color, you will have a lot of confidences, and you can take a trade here. If you want to see in lower time frame, how can I take the entry over here? Okay, at the same time, you go to 5 minutes. Okay, here what you have? Here you have a bullish engulfing, correct? Whenever you have a bullish engulfing with this all these confluences, you can go and entry there. Okay, you can go and entry at this place and keep your stop loss here. That will save you, and that will allow you to be in the trend. Okay, if you take this and if you be in this trade, you will get 50 to 60 points very easily, and then you can trial it. If you want to ride the trend, you can trial it along by having the 50-minute by having 5 minutes 50 EMA line, or whatever trading trialing methods you have, right? Again, I'll move to 5 minutes 50 minutes time frame. See, again it entered into the mom band, right? Again it entered the mom band, and there you got almost piercing pattern or water pattern. See, okay, one more thing I want to tell you. How do you identify whether there is a chance of stall of pullback, right? So one thing you identify, you might have identified the market trend very easily by having the moving averages, higher time frame trend, lower time frame trend, or getting aligned. Okay, that is one point. The next point is you try to see the candle closing. Okay, here the candle has closed at the various highest point, correct? You see here the candle is closed very highest point, right? And whenever the candle has closed at its highest point, and then with respect to previous candle range, if it is candle closed above 50% of its range, then it is like a reversal. So you need to you don't need to remember any of the candlestick patterns except pin bars and engulfings. Okay, so if you remember where the current candle has closed, okay, and it's closing with respect to previous candle range. Okay, so this candle range should be 50%, right? So this black candle range will be here. Okay, so this green candle has closed above this 50%, and also it closed about 90% of its range, right? So both the conditions are satisfied, and the remaining all the framework like a higher market time frame trend and a lower time frame market trend, all are very bullish in nature. That is the reason you should take an entry over here, right? Right. And if you want to take an entry here, this is also a good entry. Like this is like a what do you call sloping 5 EMA pin bar trade setup. I already discussed in one of my YouTube video. If you couldn't able to see it, check in the description. You will have it. Okay. So this is one of the video. You can take an entry. This is for the scalping, and whereas this is for a longer term trend. Okay, for more number of trades. Okay, for more number of points, this is what the trade is, and this is for like a short term trade, right? So whenever market is going enter into the here, you need to take a support whenever it is going to the moment. Okay, here market has gone into neutral mode, correct? Okay, many people might be thinking there is no choice of choice of trade here. Okay, but if you see into the 60 minutes time frame, at the same place, a market has gone into the mom band. Okay, market has entered into the moment. That is, market has entered the value area, and again it has given a good bounce, right? So this is how you need to see the market, market aligning with the trend. I have covered only the trend continuation pattern. Okay, that means whenever market is in uptrend, you'll take up an entry over at this place, at this place, at this place. Okay, you'll have different entry techniques also to identify this pattern also. Here reversal also you can trade, but for beginners I don't recommend it. But for beginners I recommend to trade the trend. So trend continuation pattern you try to follow. You just keep a moving averages and then see the trend and try to stick to the same trend. Okay. If you have any doubts or video, if you have any doubts regarding this one, you can ask me in the comment section. And if you want any specific videos, ask me in the comment section. I'll try to see the comment section very often, and I'll try to respond to you. I'll try to make my future videos based on my comments. Right. Right. Thank you very much. And if you have any doubts, I'll give my Telegram link below. You can check with me if you have any doubts in person. Thank you. See you very much.